couldn't be happier. Great outcome to a lot of hard work, a lot of team effort. So Jude was located approximately 3:20 this afternoon by a team of 4 ERT members, OPP ERT members, on a tasking to recheck, as they were pushing to the outer limits of a search radius. And Jude was found by his coat, which was an odd blue color in the forest. And members went to check on Jude, and he was alive and in good spirits, responsive. So couldn't ask for a better outcome. And laneway is this line right here, property. So this is a portion of the body of water that is attached to the property, and then location found was over here. The maximum range that we would come into would be 1.2 kilometers for a child of that age. So it's to that outer range. So, and they were still pushing there. That's why they found him, because they're pushing those outer ranges. And so that's why. So when you look on the map, it's near a beaver pond. And so he was right in that area. And he was comfortable, seemed comfortable. He was responsive again. And so he was about 1 kilometer, approximately 1 kilometer from the point last seen on the property, the family's property, to where he was located. And so it would be approximately 1 kilometer east of the family property. Well, I wasn't here when the parents were told, obviously, but I mean, talking to the officers who were on the property, you can't describe the feelings, right? You know, as parents, we tend to think, wow, how would I respond? Well, the only way you can respond is to be thankful and give a big hug. It had been checked before, so when you look at the overlays that they do with their GPS coordinates as they send officers and volunteers out, so that area had been checked. So it's a matter of, could it be an angle? Could it be I looked left rather than right? So that was one of those great finds. We're not exploring the foul play as of right now. Basically, what's happening is that Jude has been taken to hospital, certainly for precautionary reasons, for hydration, that type of thing. And so we will do some follow-up with him just to see if he can give us, clarify the picture of what has actually happened. Information over the radio from the members who did find him, responsive, alert, receptive to water, responded well. So it was just a great scenario. He was brought back by officers. EMS was on standby the entire time, so they assessed Jude at scene very quickly and then took him to hospital just for all those precautionary measures. As time goes on, time is not to say the enemy, but it's the biggest challenge for us. When you add in elements and the age, with the limited capacity for shelter, etc. Yeah, those are some serious concerns for us. With Jude is that he was dressed for the weather. He had winter jacket on. He had a heavy wool sweater, and he had his boots still on. So all those aspects of clothing really played into the positive outcome for sure. And it's the best outcome that we could have possibly hoped for. And from a personal and professional perspective, this is what you do the job for. It's these opportunities to say, yeah, look at the team effort, look what has happened, and look at the outcome. Well, it certainly validates the experience that we have over decades of search and rescues, whether it be for lost hunters or for lost kids. Regardless, the point is that there is a specific method to it, that it's strategy, there is I'm not going to say guesswork, but there is probabilities. And so as we move through those probabilities, that's exactly what we did here, is that you start with the high probability and then you push out to those outer radius. So the initial, at the beginning of the week on Monday, we had over 50 OPP officers and as well as over 50 volunteer search and rescue members. And then as of yesterday, we cut that back to half, and that was simply a rotational basis. So we can manage the human factor very well. And so this is one of those aspects where it worked out, because as the rotation went through, then the successful find happened.